G'day guys, welcome to my Rxys V2 video. Today I'll be doing the Hyundai Aleague for week 2 predictions for 2019 guys, so let's get started. So this first match of this game, we see the Melbourne Victory taking on against the Western Sydney Wanderers. I think this game will be absolutely brilliant. What I can imagine is, I think Melbourne Victory are a very good team because they have very good lineups and the way they can be in their squad, which I can say is, I reckon that Melbourne Victory are an absolutely good quality team, which I know for a fact that Melbourne Victory can be very good and very superior. So what I'm trying to say is, I reckon that this game will be absolutely crucial and absolutely just trying to think of this game going into probably like Golden Point. But what I can imagine is, I don't think this one will go into Golden Point. What I can predict is, I reckon the scoreline will be 2-1 against the Melbourne Victory. But what I can say is, Western Sydney Wanderers are very good, but sometimes they can lose a couple of games, which I can imagine they can be very I'd say very edgy sometimes. But what I can imagine is, this one will be an absolutely crucial game. But I'm going to go with the Melbourne Victory though. But this scoreline, I reckon I'm going to predict for 2-1 against the Western Sydney Wanderers, and I reckon the Melbourne Victory will win this game. But this one will be, I'd say, in 2 hours time anyway. So I do apologise for you guys that love watching my videos, but I do apologise about the lateness. I didn't realise. I do apologise, and I am very sorry for you guys that hate to see what I'm doing right now. But anyway, not to worry. But here's what I'm going to do for you guys. But I'm going to predict the Melbourne Victory, because hopefully they can get this job done anyway. But I'm going to go with the Melbourne Victory anyway. I reckon they can get the job done, and quite frankly, I'm just going to say Melbourne Victory are going to get this win for 2-1 for that scoreline anyway. So this next game of that round, we see the Western United FC taking on the Perth Glory FC. I think this game will be absolutely brilliant. What I can imagine is, this new club, Western United FC, I reckon they'll have a brilliant year. And I can imagine, what I can say is, they'll branch out their differences, and I reckon that this one will be a very good club to branch out and explore the different cities. And what I can see is, I reckon that this club will be very good to get some wins, get some losses. And I could imagine is, imagine, what I can say is, I think that this club will be very good, and yeah, I reckon that this one will be a very good team to see. But this one will be happening at GHMBA Stadium in Melbourne. I think it's in Geelong, I'm not too sure about that. But yeah, I'm just going to go with the Western United though. Hopefully they can get this win, and it is their home game at Melbourne. But it is in Geelong, which is like a couple of minutes down from Melbourne anyway. So what I can say is, excuse me, I reckon that this game will be brilliant. Love to see Western United for a new club to branch out their sponsors and stuff like that. But what I can say is, I think that this game will be absolutely 10 out of 10, and I'm going to go with the Western United though. And really, I reckon the scoreline, I'm going to go with 3-1 for this one. I'm going to go with 3-1. And unless if Perth Glory can score a couple of goals, I'm going to go with Western United 3-1 for this one. And yeah, hopefully they can get a win over the Perth Glory anyway. The next game of this round, we see the Central Coast Mariners going up against the Newcastle Jets. I think this game will be brilliant. One of the good clubs is the Newcastle Jets, but it's been very disappointing. Last year, I've seen the Central Coast Mariners. They haven't won a game at all. But hopefully they can improve very well. And hopefully they can improve very successfully. Because last year, it was very shocking to see them losing a couple of games all the time. And I was just like, damn, I don't know if I'm going to go to the games anymore. But what I can say is, it is in Central Coast Stadium. And it is our club anyway, which it is our club. But what I can say is, I reckon that this game will be an absolutely brilliant game. Hopefully, if Central Coast Mariners start off with a good win, I am definitely going to go with the Central Coast Mariners on this one. What I can say is, Newcastle Jets can be a bit superior sometimes. But definitely what I can say is, I reckon that this one will be very crucial game. But I hate to think, if Newcastle Jets win this game, I am definitely going to go with the Central Coast Mariners though. But hopefully this game will be 2-0 for the Central Coast Mariners to get this win. And hopefully it will be, because if not, I don't know what to do, really. But what I can say is, I reckon that this club will be very successful this year. But yeah, I am definitely going to go with the Central Coast Mariners 3-0, I think. Yeah, I think I said that. Yeah, I did. But hopefully, if this one will be absolutely great year for the Central Coast Mariners, I'm going to go for them for their club anyway. The next game of that round, we see the Melbourne City FC going up against the Adelaide United FC. I think that this one will be an absolutely brilliant game. And what I can imagine is, I just think this club, like the Melbourne City FC, will be very good, very passionate. And what I can imagine is that Melbourne City are like a very good club at Melbourne, obviously. And I think that one of the things is, Melbourne City can be very good in their attacking side. But really, if they can be one of the most hard games, like one of the most hardest teams to beat, I just think Melbourne City are a very hard team to beat. But what I can imagine is, I think that this game could go either way. But Adelaide United can be very good in attacking side. But yeah, I just think that this game will be a very good game to watch. Very good game to see. And it is down in Melbourne. I am probably thinking it's probably at Amy Park or at Etihad Stadium. But what I can see is, I think that this club will be a very good club. And yeah, I do respect all you guys for the soccer clubs anyway, for the A-League clubs. But yeah, I just think that this game will be a really good game. But I'm going to go with Adelaide United 3-1 or 3-2. But I'm just going to go with 3-2 here, actually. This one will be a very hard game. But yeah, I just think that this game will be an absolutely crucial game. But yeah, I am definitely going to go with the Adelaide United though. 3-2. And yeah, hopefully they can get a win here against the Melbourne City FC. The next game of that round, we see the Sydney FC going up against the Wellington Phoenix. I think that this game will be an absolutely brilliant game. Quite interesting, because the Wellington Phoenix are a great club, and they obviously are in New Zealand, which they are in Wellington, obviously, because they are a club in Wellington that can be very, very interesting. But what I can say is, Sydney FC are a very good club also too. They can branch out a lot of things, and I can imagine this. I reckon that Sydney FC can be a very, very interesting thing to say. That I reckon that this one will be an absolutely derby to obviously start for a second week 2 of that game anyway. But what I can say is, I reckon that this game will be an absolutely brilliant game. But what I can see, definitely will be a different like thing to see for the 2019, obviously, for the game. And what I can imagine is this one will be an absolutely really good game and a very good club for those two clubs. But yeah, what I can definitely say is I reckon that this game will be an absolutely great game. But what I can definitely tell will be a very crucial game. But definitely, there is a couple of players in that team which I recommend. Definitely going for the Sydney FC. Is Alex Brosk and lots of other players that I know, but I can't really remember. Yeah, I think that this game could go either way. But for the scoreline of this one, I'm going to go with 4-2 for this one here, because I'm going to predict that if Wellington Phoenix wins this game, I will definitely be surprised if they win that game. But I'm going to go with the Sydney FC though, 4-2 for that scoreline, and hopefully they can get a win. Hopefully they can get a win over the Wellington Phoenix anyway. Thanks guys for watching my video, guys. Stay tuned for more. I will be doing 2 videos coming to you guys soon, and that will be up probably tonight, or I'm not too sure. But yeah, definitely I will be doing that for you guys coming to you soon anyway. So thanks guys for watching this video. Hope you guys see you guys soon, and take care guys, and have a good one.